Greetings YouTube, Khundes here, and let's continue being Aragon, King of Gonder, Rome, and everything in between. And we have found Gonder. We just need the mission to show up. Right now the game really wants me to conquer Zagreb though. And I don't know if I care too much about Zagreb right now. I don't think I do. Because it's that here, and I really don't. I have other priorities. Like the Middle East, and Africa, and, well, these things. Kaido has fallen. Now we can go siege Iskandaria properly. And we're gonna go do that. Mamluk's already at negative 43, 47 war score. How much can I get without exploding an aggressive expansion? Dumyat seems to be a limit. Even if I take just Dumyat, I have to be careful. Holy crap. No, I can't take anything but Dumyat if I take Dumyat. So let's say I take this, and I don't know what province that is, so... Karga? Yeah, Karga! Let's say I take this, and then I establish that the Mamluks are my food and no one else's. That seems good. The Ottomans are still not gonna join this one. I want to say I don't care too much what the Mamluks think, but I do have to be careful. However, this is an interesting... Oh, now the Ottomans are unhappy. But if I wait long enough, I can still take that and have a complete connection to my stuff. It's a backhanded connection. I don't care about Hijaz and the Mamluks coalitioning me. I do care about the Ottomans coalitioning me though, so I'm not gonna, you know, go rashly about this, but I'm gonna be able to make this demand anyway. Mamluks want out, they're like, I'm done, you win. But I am not yet satisfied. I must further kill them, further remove them their power, and also go and border Ethiopia, because Ethiopia is my food. I must go eat into Ethiopia. Ha ha ha. Buns. How's my conversion going? It's going actually really well, it's almost done. Why is Al-Karak more expensive all of a sudden? I'm not sure. This is what Khundes means. Yeah, 3 points. Good job. Wait, Portugal? Maybe my queen's at... Yeah, my queen's at Dievis. Okay, Iskandaria has fallen. And now I'm going to wait until aggressive expansion decays by 1 on the Ottomans. And then I'm going to be satisfied with this current outcome. And I will not touch the Middle East for a while after that. Man has converted. Let's convert Al-Karak. Because why the hell not? And the year's about to tick, and the Ottomans are about to not be unhappy, and then we're gonna be happy. And life is good, and Iraq is huge, and why are the Ottomans allied to that? I will never know. Ottoman Crimea is huge. Muscovy. Surely you hate the Ottomans. But I'm allied to your rival Poland. Danish Russia has expanded into your very valuable territories, and Denmark is allied to garbage. Why haven't you killed them? I have a free advisor slot because my diplomat died again. Okay. Now. Peace is coming. Peace in Europe is coming. Or at least peace in Egypt, I should say. Europe is a whole other story. Well, Burgundy's having a bad day. Occupied by Lorraine? Really? Okay, we are in January 12th. The Ottomans are no longer in that list. The coalition of Hijaz and the Mamluks is completely unscary. They will not accept war reparations. Do I want to force the war reparations on them? I don't care too much. I have claims in Iraq apparently, I don't even understand how, you never touched them. But this establishes the Mamluks as my food. And that's all that matters, really. Boom! We are number 1 in conquering territory. We have a weird shape, but now we own all of this area. We can core all of it for 25% cheaper. Ah, beautiful. And now we have a gloriously snaky Aragonese Egypt. And Ethiopia detected 6 aggressive expansion. I do believe Ethiopia has just become a valid target for expansion though. So I'm gonna build a spy network and plot my expansion into Ethiopia. Become King of Gonder! There we go! That is a glorious mission! It is Aragon's destiny to become King of Gonder. Now that we've finally figured out where it is, we should do something about this. Make Gonder Aragon's, as we cannot escape our destiny. Yes, how many troops does Ethiopia even have? Sort by name. Ethiopia has 24,000 troops. They are actually really powerful. We're going to need a legion. And we can't import our legions right now because we don't have enough transports, so we're going to build more cogs so that we may transport our legions. 4 cogs, that should be enough. Get the boats in position. And then we're going to build a legion. We're probably going to be unable to pay for it, but that's okay. It's totally fine by me. Now look at that beautiful Egypt. Gaspard de Gotor has died. Gascony is capped in relations, so we're good. We have our claim on Gonder. I can probably make a snake do it. Like, I believe all of this is going to be garbage land. Gonder itself is an amazing province, though. Holy crap. I do have to be careful. That is Catholic. Well, Catholic. This is Christian land, so it will piss off these guys. Probably. Mind you, they are pretty far from them, but still. It might piss them off. Especially Venice, who's on the verge of a coalition. If I expand too aggressively in one go. We are building our boats, we are building our legion. Our money is going down. We are preparing for our valuable invasion. Can I make a state out of something good? Is this all garbage? Palestine has acceptable territories. Sharikia has Dimyat, and that's about it. But I do remember that Central Egypt is a really good state, and Garbia is a really good state. Which unfortunately I could not eat because of Ottoman aggressive expansion detection. Let's get Diplo points, and also I do realize that it means I can't kill Tunis because I've pissed off the Ottomans. Oh, Hungary's having a bad day. And the Ottomans are having a great day. Well then, if I was to attack Tunis right now, the Ottomans would come because they hate me. Holy crap, that's a lot of debt that they don't even care about. Portugal is fighting in another war, but he would come otherwise. Castile's debt is going way down. Mali, Air, and Fulu, you're fighting... Oh, you guys are expanding in Africa down there. Fine, suit yourselves, I don't care. My aggressive expansion in Italy actually it mostly decayed. It decayed a lot. Venice is the only one who really still feels a lot of it. But I still have to be careful. If I look at trade now, my possession of the Genoa node is at 50%. Because I own most of the centers of trade. I do not own Lione or Firenze, but that's about it. Which means I'm getting pretty close to Consulate of the Sea. If I look at this, I'm missing the... Well, that's not true. Tlemcen is currently part of my glorious empire through vassals. And there is... well, Rashid is not part of my stuff. I will need to invade the Ottomans for these 2 provinces. And then there's the matter of Venice. That's pretty much it. We're approaching Consulate of the Sea pretty well. But the Ottomans are terrifying as always. Austria's just not doing anything. Wait! Wait! If Hungary is getting killed, the Pope becomes an option. There is nothing to worry about. No, there isn't. Yeah, I can't do it. My estate's still points. I can still Diploteca. Yeah! And now we're kind of ahead of time in Diplo. Beautiful. I want these guys to lose influence. The clergy could gain influence, but the thing is, they will gain a lot of influence doing that at the same time. If I favor neither party, pisses off both of them, but then it stays my land. Let's make a generous donation to the clergy so they go away and leave me alone. Our boats are almost done. Are we building the rest of these guys though? I believe they're queued. Yeah, they're queued. There is a queue. Okay. The boats need to finish first. It was a weak decision on my part. But I am not a stranger to those. Okay, now we need to keep expanding. We're about to be ready to invade probably Ethiopia. I think that has become our best bet. I think. It's a feeling I have. Because my allies will still not join me in a war against France. Castile would, oh, Brittany would not join them right now. Unfortunately irrelevant because Austria likes France. Portugal is stupid. Savoy likes France. Castile would come though, surprisingly. Castile's in a terrible position to come though, because he's fighting in another stupid war. I need to get the Alkids at some point. Did my missionary strength guy pass away? Probably. Could get a new one in there. Okay, there we go. Convert. Let there be Jesus! Excellent. Cyrenaica can become a state. Don't want to right now. None of these are otherwise worthwhile at turning into states. Hungary's having a bad day. I want to punch the Pope so hard. Okay, equip the shitty leader that is our king. And yep, it is now official. There is no Iberian wedding. It will not happen. It was never meant to be. Unless this guy dies and we're extremely lucky, it's not gonna happen. We are not gonna see an Iberian wedding in this game. This makes me very sad. I'm still gonna play assuming that I'll get the PUs eventually. It probably won't happen. It would probably be best if I forced them. Of course, I can't force them until France kicks the bucket. And by France kicks the bucket, I mean until I kill France. But if they happen in the meantime, more power for me. I'm gonna fabricate a claim on Kieser, however you pronounce that. Okay, and Ethiopia is allied to Naria, Warsangeli, Walatia, and Makuria. That's a lot of people. But you hate Adal, who is allied to the Ottomans. That's terrifying. Why does the Ottomans have so many friends? Morocco, it bothers me that they're allied to Morocco and Tunis most of all though, because that severely limits my expansion. Which means, again, that Italy is the best option for expansion. And I just don't see that happening easily. Cyprus would allow me to attack Venice. And the Mamluk. I don't want to attack the Mamluks again. But Cyprus is an interesting option. Okay, I will recall this for now. And then as long as Hungary stays in that war, I might be able to attack the Pope while having to deal with only Mantua. And that would be funny. Brandenburg has been re-elected. Congratulations to the Emperor. Let's get this back here. Hungary is still dying. It's a shame I don't have a claim on the Pope. because then I can't pope it out. Of course, if I can break Mantua's alliance with France, that would still be good. Because I'm thinking that I won't be able to annex Mantua because of aggressive expansion in this war. Of course, again, I would love to do it, but let's just say we still create a lot of aggressive expansion in Italy, as we keep taking lands from it. So our options are severely limited. Hungary's having the bad day of his life, because fighting the Ottomans on his own is a terrible decision. And see, that's what I'm doing. I'm making sure that I'm the only thing between my allies and the Ottomans or France. This is not fully true if France decides to kill Savoy, though. If France decides to kill Savoy, France will not have Milan as a friend. But Savoy would have to deal with... well, France would have to deal with a lot of people anyway. Interesting. Okay, let's send the last troops up here. Ethiopia will take a backseat to the opportunity that is the Pope. The Pope is far too important an opportunity to pass up, and why is the Pope suddenly so unhappy? Because improved relation went full on away. Okay. It's fine, Pope. I'm coming for you. That's the only thing that needs to be said. I am coming for you, Pope. It's so good. We've managed to prevent Ottoman expansion in the Mamluks almost entirely. The only things left are three very valuable provinces here. Which I don't know how much the Ottomans really want without having access to them. Clearly not enough because they don't have claims on them. I'm afraid I am not going to be getting my claims fast enough for me to be able to attack the Pope. If only. If only. Well, maybe Hungary will be weakened enough that he won't want to join anyway. After. Or maybe I will be lucky and Hungary will stay in the war. I don't know. I just don't know what the Ottomans are doing, but they clearly are winning 78% war score. This is not going anywhere. This is a war that has already lost. It was lost a long time ago. I'm still making so much money, though. I would thought for sure that being like above my force limit with my legion would kill me, but financially I'm fine. And Marti de Trastamara is hale and hearty. But I want Alphonse de Trastamara on the throne. Oh, do I want that. Oh, Castille has a regency. Unfortunately, too late. That is so unfortunate, so troll. The game trolls me. At the end of 1530, Castille finally lands a regency. Just a year too late to get Iberian wedding. So much sad face. But country modifier, trusted merchants expired. Oh, okay. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. You're losing only at 65. Maybe you'll still be unwilling to join. So right now you're getting kicked way too hard in the face. And I need me some papal lands so that the Pope stops being a pain. And starts knowing his place. Maybe I could vassalize him. Only if I get religious idea. Wait, I can unlock mercenary maintenance, which gives me more money for my mercs. Hells yes. We are almost there. Lose manpower, send it to Portugal. Portugal can have some friendship. Portugal does need to know that friendship is magic. Friendship with me, at least. Friendship with all of these other twits is another story entirely. Austria, how much do you like me by? 70. Savoy is still pitiful. Portugal really digs me, though. He's starting to really see the way these things work. And why is it going up so slowly? Spy detection in the Papal State and counter-espionage. Oh, the Pope actually devotes a diplomat to prevent me from growing my spy network. The Pope is just that determined to prevent me from claiming him. He has decided that I am a big enough threat to his existence that I warrant spending a diplomat on him. Mind you, I say that, but I should actually have diplomats on counter-espionage on France and the Ottomans. Because I do suspect that they will be annoying. If my diplomats don't have anything better to do, that is what they should be doing. So I'm gonna fabricate claim on Romagna. Urbino? Romagna? Urbino? Romagna? Urbino in the name of borders. And then, Pope, you shall be integrated in my glorious hegemony that is the Kingdom of Gonder. Hungary will indeed not join, as we expected, which means, Pope, get in my country. This is what you get for excommunicating me, you bastard. Why am I not going? I thought I was going. Okay, and the Pope is getting absolutely destroyed, even though I have less tech than him. Because quality is amazing. But he's not getting stack wiped. Oh no, no, he's not. Where's he going though? I'm gonna guess he's going to Napoli. Yep, that was indeed where he was going. Guessed correctly. Can assign... Can you get a general nobles? In 5 years, diet held will expire. That would be acceptable. Grand generalship. And then my nobles have given me a kind of crappy general, but one that we'll have to do. Let's convert Suez. That's an admirable place to convert. Let's bring Jesus to the world while we're killing the Pope. Isn't it so poetic? We stack wiped the Pope while bringing Jesus to the world. Clearly the Pope is a corrupt institution. Oh, look at that. Someone else is sitting on Mantua. That's hilarious. In Milan, aren't you at war with France? No, you're part of... Oh, okay. Well, maybe Mantua will cease to exist by becoming part of Milan. This is not fully a bad thing. I will now begin building a spy network in Florence, because Florence is what I want to eat next. I am slightly bothered that the Pope took Romagna, but not the Pope, but that Florence took Romagna from the Pope, because I would have been interested in it. But, oh, Mamlukian separatists in Suez, because I wasn't paying it then. Holy crap, that's 25k. Why is it 25k? This will not happen, in theory. 5 times 12 is 60, so that should be fine. Okay, I have one army that I can send there, but I can't send the second army there. Not yet, at least. That's the problem. That means they're gonna rampage in my country for a while, because they're a singular 25 stack. Okay, get to my sand. Gotta go protect my sand. I can call Austria and Savoy in this war, but this war is such a joke. Look at that, Hungary is no longer allied to the Pope. The Pope will probably lose Romagna and Urbino this war. And that to me is very interesting. If the Pope stops existing, do I stop being excommunicated? That's a good question. Okay, let's go save this. So good, the vassal is here to help. The boats are ready to pick up the troops. Now I highly suspect that this will just become part of Milan right now. Funny how Florence had the same idea I did. We're like, hey, we can fight these guys without fighting Hungary, finally! No. Ah, the parties we have in Italy. Best kinds of parties. Okay. Pretty sure I can peace out Mantua. He's stack wiped. They're both stack wiped. We have Roma. which means I can send my legion now to my sand. Onwards to the sand. These guys are going to Nablus, so I'll just go here for now. And I'll prepare to disembark all of them on these guys' faces. And as soon as we finish the siege of Urbino, we'll make our demands. I'm sure the Pope will be more than happy to oblige. Urbino has fallen. Let's recall the guy that counter-espionages France. And Pope, how do you feel about giving me Urbino? Coalition? Only the Mamluks. Good. And keep your rivalries. Can I vassalize you? No, 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 not yet. Give me all. Holy crowd, it's a lot of ducats. Hells yes! Trade power? No, keep your trade power. Fine, good enough. I'll take Urbino and your ducats. Beautiful. Goodbye, Pope. I have what I came for. And it's about to flip to a shit religion, because as expected, Switzerland turned reformed. That actually isn't even why this is happening. But definitely we'll start to need... Oh, our king finally died. Personal union monarch debt between Castile and France. That's horrible. Don't want that to happen, so let's have all of the marriages. Castile, let's have babies. Portugal, we're still married. Savoy, we're still married. Austria, let's have babies. Excellent. Most excellent. And Poland, right, Poland also we need to have babies. Yes. Because the need of an heir is strong. Okay. Now what do we do? Now we're gonna drop our legion down here. We're gonna kill these 25 stack. Hungary's claiming my stuff. We have lost the effects of excommunication, but not for long, because the Pope is about to excommunicate me again because he hates me. Can I prevent that? I'm gonna improve relations with the Pope. I would love to prevent re-excommunication, but I don't see it happening. Okay, now we just have to de-occupy these things. Idea? Cap off quality ideas. This is good for me. I'm still 2 above this, but I have the economy to sustain a fairly... Oh, Guyane, yes. I have a queen consort. Yeah! 433, you're a pretty good queen consort. Good, and you're older than me. Alright. And we've been excommunicated because France is a garbage. Oh well. This was fun while it lasted. Can piss off the Pope or have to fight a ton of rebels. Piss off the Pope. The Pope sucks at this point. And so does France. Why is France always the papal controller? It's okay, we're gonna vassalize the Pope at some point and then this farce will stop happening. Let's get the good general in here. Okay. Oh, they're coming for me. No, October 11th, October 12th. So they will attack me before I get to the province, and therefore I'm defender in the mountains, and they're getting killed, and then I'm reinforcing myself to make sure that they die, and I'm going to tell them to go back to Ajun after, just so we can unsiege that, and there we go, Mamluk and Separatist problem solved. And now what do we do? What's my aggressive expansion in Italy? It's now in the upper 30s, that's dangerous. We cannot expand in Italy again for a little bit, once again. What's it like in the Ottomans? 42, it needs to expand, to deplete. Okay. Ethiopia needs to be the next target, then. There's no question about it. can add spy network power or gain Diplo points. I'll gain Diplo points. I need points. I always need points. And I have reached the end of the episode. So for now, I will ferry my last army over and prepare to invade Ethiopia and fabricate a claim on Siena. Fabricate claim on Siena, Pisa, whichever. Siena seems good. Not that we'll ever use it, but... Alright. And for now, I'll thank you guys for watching. And we'll counter Espionage France. And I'll see you guys next time.